As soon as he burst through the door, he passed straight by his other gang members that were stunned at his mussed-up appearance. He barged into the room of his gang leader, who was talking with another gang member, and a girl with her face absolutely caked with makeup clinged onto his arm with long acrylic claw-like nails. He and his friend went on immediate guard at the surprise, but went slack-jawed at his appearance. It was then he told all about what he knew, about Tusken knowing about the raid, and how they were going to be killed if they went through with it, not even giving them a chance to put in a word in edgewise. While he was doing so, as soon as the woman hanging onto the man's arm heard Tusken, she got up and rushed out of the room, pale as a ghost. He stopped talking when a look of frustration and fury flashed onto his leader's face, and gulped when he balled his hands into a clenched fist, which shook at the powerful emotion he was visibly feeling. Just then, he shot to his feet and threw the chair he was sitting in against the wall, making it break apart in loud splinters and terrifying the two watching to shrink away. It was then that he left the room, with him and another male following after him obediently, and walked into the room he had passed through. All the rest of the gang members gathered and deathly silent. The man addressed them all authoritative and still very angry, and like true followers, they were silently attentive, knowing better than to give him more reason to be set off. He announced that they weren't going to hit Tusken's Mart tomorrow, which made him nearly drop to the ground in relief, but it ended up being short-lived when he said they were going to the Mart immediately to end his reign forever. As soon as the room erupted into uproarious cries of affirmation and anger, he wanted to run away from there and to a safe place, but he had no choice but to follow in the mob and take up arms and start marching towards the direction of Tusken's Mart like a wolf pack out for blood. But he hung back in the rear, wondering if he should run and make sure Trevor was all right, or stick with his gang to not seem suspicious or cowardly. His former option seeming more and more appealing the more distance they covered. They entered a dark alley and stopped at the other entrance of it, no one making a move to leave the shadows or walk in front of the leader, who stared across the street with a blank expression,